Hey guys, I am back today with a new UberChic Beauty plate. It is releasing January 3rd and it is Damask and Baroque. And so what you see is there are a bunch of damask brocade kind of images on here that all complement each other. You've got a ton of mix and match potential. You've got the bigger images, you've got like some negative positive images that you can play around with, and then of course you've got your isolated images here that you can mix and match in. So there's just a ton of different sizes here for each of these things that you can play around with, including these little bitty ones. So you can do things like, you know, stamp this on all of your nails except for maybe your pinky, and then just do a little accent on it, or you know, whichever combination of that kind of thing that you want to do. These also look great coming down from the moon of your nails, or you know, you could, depending on the shape, do some interesting things kind of with French tip effects coming down in points on your nails. One of the things I like to do with plates like this is play with color. So for me, when I see patterns like this, I think of vintagey kind of colors. So, you know, antiques, the kinds of things that you would see in wallpaper, because of course these are like very Victorian kind of wallpapery patterns. But then play around a little bit. Have fun with neons and see how that looks, because that'll really bring a different kind of energy to all of these images. Try pastels, especially we're going to be coming up into spring here shortly. Of course, I think of sort of jewel tones as well with these kinds of things, those rich colors, but you could do these in bright, you know, really shocks of colors, pinks and greens together. So these are this is like a beginner plate in that it's not hard at all to stamp. You don't have to worry about, you know, doing any kind of advanced or even intermediate technique to make this plate really easy to use and to get beautiful effects. So I say stick with playing with color. Oh, another thing with a plate like this is these are great to mix and match with other kinds of plates. If you want a little bit of kind of bling or flourish to get in there with your other designs, and play around with this. And I would say especially there's something very romantic about these, so I would say play around with Valentine's designs, the kind of love themes that are going to be coming up, all of that kind of romance, you know, turn of the century Paris kind of stuff, I think looks really great with that. And of course UberChic Beauty has a new love and marriage plate coming out as well that this would work well with. I just wanted to give you a quick look at the at this next to the love and marriage plate that's coming out, because you can see that sort of the romantic designs kind of go together, and the love and the lace and stuff like that. So definitely, if you're getting one of these, you might want to take a look at the other. All right, so I am going to go do a couple of test swatches for you, and I will be right back. Alright, so I talked about playing with color with this plate, so I wanted to try something a little bit different. So here is some kind of avocado green with some white and some pink. And so you've got this really kind of retro pattern, but then you've got these bold modern colors to go with it, and I really love that. Something that's just a little bit more classic. I love the combination of beige with black, and this hollow is one of my favorites. That's Zoya Brighton, in case you're wondering. And so there's just a little bit of a classic look, and I think every image on the plate would look good, just simple one pass stamped right like that. And then another play on color, I wanted to do some Halloween colors. So I mentioned using the images on this plate as background. So I think that something like this would be great for background under any kind of Halloween image. I think brocades tend to have a goth look, especially when you pair it with Halloween stuff. So you could do like a Skittle Manny if you wanted to have these bright colors like this, and then, you know, maybe, who knows, Dracula on another nail or something like that. But or you could use these in more like softer purples and oranges, and then have it as a background, and then have something else on top of it. So I think these images are super versatile, super great for beginners, so definitely a fun plate. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.